Welcome to another edition of Davis Dynamics. Now, I know it's been a while, and you know what? There is no excuses because everybody's going through things. Um, doesn't matter who you are, what status, you're going to be going through some things, and that's when you need to back off and reassess um, your health, um, your friendships, your pretty much your total life. So you need to just kind of just back off a little bit and kind of reassess everything. So my reassessment was my health. So I decided to go ahead and punch through it and continue to go. So let's go ahead and dispel this myth because I've been having a lot of questions about Jay. Which irons are you going to be playing this year if you play? I am playing this year. Plain simple. Like I said, I'm punching through it. So I was playing the P790s. The P790s. These are the 2019 versions of TaylorMade. Great clubs, great clubs. This year, I'm playing the TIs, the titaniums. One of the probably, I wouldn't say best, but one of the heaviest, definitely one of the heaviest in the toe. A little bit more forgiving and a little bit more high launching for the golf ball to keep more spin on the golf ball, so I can keep the golf ball in the air longer. And we all know the air, if the golf ball can stay in the air longer, it goes further. So, but the thing that I wanted to talk to you today about was center hits. This is what they call strike tape, and I'm pretty sure everybody who's a golfer or a non-golfer will start to understand when you start playing. This is what they call iron tape, or you might hear them call it strike tape, or they might take a piece of regular Scotch tape and put on your golf club. Now, the strike tape starts at the bottom of the club. That first line on the bottom of your club, that is where it is placed. Okay? The center of the club is here. And the first line, top line, as you can see, toe, heel, all that. So our objective is to try to get as close as we can to this right here. If you can, then guess what? You're doing a good job. If it's just a little bit out here, we can fix that. So my thing is this, and I have to apologize. When my garage looks like this is when I call it the lab. This is when I'm trying to work on my golf swing. This is when my coach gives me things to work on. So then my garage turns into a complete mess. I have my heater on out here. I have my heater, launch monitor, speaker if I want to listen to some music, my Red Bull, my strike tape and my lead tape, my water, and another launch monitor. So this is when we get down to the nitty gritty. So with all my students and myself, I'm guilty of it myself. We want to walk before we crawl. So after my hip surgery, I just totally lost my swing. So me and my coach have been going through different things to try to get me hitting the center of the club face again, because we don't really care if you're hitting out here. Okay? If you're hitting all around here, then basically you're losing ball speed. And if you lose ball speed, guess what? You're losing distance. So my thing is this. When I get my students out there, my clients, and they start swinging hard and fast, I tell them you have to crawl before you walk. We have to hit the center of the club face, and then we can get faster and faster and faster. But until then, we need to work a couple of weeks on hitting the club face, the center of the club face. This is my third week. My coach gave me something to work on. This is my third week. Usually when he gives me something to work on, I'm working on that for at least a month or more. So let's just see how we do. No promises here because this is golf. Golf is an inconsistent game. But if I'm somewhere close by that, what we call the sweet spot, then I'm happy. And we do it nice and slow. You hear my launch monitor. Matter of fact, you won't hear it because it just went to sleep. It has 3 Z's on it, so that means it's sleeping. So let's just take a couple of swings here and let's see what we get. Nice and smooth. I'm going to come up. Every swing that I hit, I'm going to come up and I'm going to show you. I hope you can see that strike point. Boom. Sweet spot. And you can see this in real time. This is not something that I'm editing. What I told you a long time ago is what you see is what you get. I'm not editing anything. You're seeing in real time. You're seeing the microphone. You're seeing, well, you can't see the adapter on the phone, but you're seeing the microphone here. You're seeing me swing. You're seeing how messy my lab is. But this right here takes you to another level. Start off slow and then build speed. Let's start and see if we can hit another one there. They're nice and comfortable. But like I said, we're not hitting it hard. Strike point. Same place. Strike point. So it's one of those things where people, you hear people saying, oh yeah, that coach or that instructor is okay. They really don't know what they're doing. It's just something they picked up online or whatever. Well, this instructor didn't. This instructor, and I hear that a lot. This instructor studied biomechanics. I mean, basically how the body moves. I'm actually getting ready to go into kinesthetics, how the muscle moves the body. I went into the angle of attack. That's a whole nother. I thought it was just something of golf, but that's a whole nother realm of what the golf does and what your body does. So I'm enjoying it. I like for people to call me the scientist. Because I tried on myself. If I fail, then that's me. But if I fail, that's something that you're going to learn because I'm going to say, hey, I couldn't do it. Maybe we shouldn't try it on you. But if you like to try it, then fine. If it works for you, then it works for you. And if it works for you, I'm probably going to say, hey, listen, how did you do that? Because maybe you can show me. We can all learn from each other. That's just the way I feel. So let's see if we can hit another one here. I'm not going to keep you here all day long. I know I just haven't seen you guys in a while. You ladies and gentlemen, haven't seen you in a while, and I haven't put anything out. But this is probably one of the hardest things to do under the gun, under pressure. Because we know when we're playing a tournament, or we're playing with our guys, or ladies championship or ladies club, it's really hard when you're under the pressure to hit it dead in the middle. Get nice and comfortable. I always like to get nice and comfortable. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Now before I hit this golf ball, let me just give you one mental thought that I use. And it was even in law enforcement. So I'm going to give you one mental thing. Even when we were out on the firing range, this goes for the same thing. You take a deep breath, you let it out. You have 15 seconds. 15 seconds is basically what they call the baseline. 15 seconds is when your body is at the most relaxed state. You don't need any oxygen coming in. You blew out all your CO2, and you have 15 seconds before the body starts to shake and it needs more oxygen. Okay, so you do everything you have to do within that 15-second period. Me, I like to wait about 7 seconds because I like to give myself in between line. I don't want to wait to that 13 second where I have to pull it really quickly, or I don't want to wait for that 5 second, where I have to go ahead and go at it fast when I still have that few seconds left that I can just kind of just settle it down, settle my heart rate down just a little bit more. So just think about that. So get nice and comfortable. Take a deep breath. And then just not one, you can take a couple of. But once you're ready, and wait till that 15 second. Okay. Gonna bring it to you. 3. Real time. So there's no one out there that can tell you, hey, you know what? That wasn't in real time. That was something that was made up. No, Jay doesn't do that. I don't sugarcoat anything. If you want to learn the game of golf, you come see me. Matter of fact, we have just ordered some new electronics that are awesome. It's gonna blow your mind. So if you really want to see what your body is doing in real time, from the satellites above, come see me. Come book a lesson with Davis Dynamics. You don't have to take a lesson. You can get just an evaluation. And if you like the evaluation, if you like to see what you're doing, and if you like to get better at it, go ahead and book a lesson with my wife through Davis Dynamics. You can book a lesson through the email. You can give us a call. Send us a text message. You can give us a call through the cell phone. But you have to remember, we're open at 7 and we close at 7. So, or you can just leave a message. Okay. Thanks for tuning in to Davis Dynamics. Keep working on your swing, and I suggest get some strike tape. Get some strike tape or just some regular Scotch tape or something to give you some type of feedback. Because if you're hitting it all over the face, you're not getting any feedback. And that's all you can see is that I'm just hitting the ball. You're not knowing exactly where it's going or where you're hitting it on the golf club. Okay? So, seems like it's getting windy out there. That's why I'm in the lab. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in to Davis Dynamics. And before I leave, I have to always thank my sponsors. My first one is 901 US 1 Ray's Supermarket. Please go by. Family Field convenience store. I'll tell you what, I was by there the other day, and there's some cookies, a granny that cooks, that bakes, and she brings them to the store. And oh my God, I got 2 of the chocolate chip cookies, and me and my wife just fell in love with them. So go by there, check them out. Check out the whole store. They got what you need, and if they don't, they can get it. Okay? 1917, Ament Ferry Road, Family Farm. I don't know what to say about this lady and this gentleman, but they have everything you need also when it comes to flowers, seeds, or whatever you're trying to do to your lawn. they got it. And if they ain't got it, they can get it. Okay. Um, Also, want to thank Mauricio, Stereo Sounds, 200 Trade Street. Once again, if you want some clean music in your car, or you just want that bump to give you that nice massage in the back with those big old speakers, big subwoofers, he's the one to go see. Go tell Mauricio that Jay sent you, and I guarantee he's going to hook you up with a good price. Also, once again, want to thank Lexus of Raleigh. If you're looking for a nice luxury vehicle at a nice price, go up there and tell them Jay sent you. Jay sent you, and I'm pretty sure that they will definitely hook you up. Now, if you go to a salesman who really doesn't know me, go to the general manager. The general manager's there all the time. He knows me very well. So just tell him Jay sent you, and I guarantee he will point you in the right direction. Okay? I promise you that. Now, one last one here is a tent above, tent shop in Apex. I just got my windows retinted. They did my windows twice. They did my wife's windows once. They are great. They tint your windows under 2 hours. You can actually sit there and wait for it within 2 hours, and it is gorgeous. No bubbles, no nothing. Scratch resistant, lifetime warranty. Go there, tell them Jay sent you, and I guarantee you, you're going to get the best tint job ever. Ever. And they make sure before you pull your car off the lot that you're happy. All right. So thanks for tuning in, Davis Dynamics. I get winded. Ain't too many sponsors. I can't. I'm gonna have to start writing them down. So anyway, and last thing is first. I know I have been kind of neglecting them because I think everybody knows, but I want to thank TaylorMade Golf, of course. They the one who actually started it from the beginning to now. Time to get back into the gym, of course, but it's all about that swing. And if I can keep that swing going, um, that's what we're going to do. 3-year exemption. And now this year, we're going to try to, get out there and make a dent in this thing and get our name up on the leaderboard there. So thanks again for tuning in to Davis Dynamics. Please, if you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me. Text message, email, you can call me. Doesn't make a difference. I'm here for you. Okay? Always, I'm here for you. And golf is our life, and golf is going to be our sport, and golf basically is my job. So thanks again for tuning in. And do me one favor, go out and make someone smile. The reason why, it doesn't cost you a thing. Thanks so much, and we will see you next time. Bye now.